inside, with just a little baby.
Drop it.
It's okay to say that a weak smile.
It's Hoodie Allen.
Always have to be on time.
What up, Arena? You know how we do. They telling me to take the safe route. This is the detour. Hoodie, baby, you ain't seen a kid like this before.
WWE and IGN present the WWE 2K18 roster reveal. Now, here are your hosts, Corey Graves and Renee Young.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the very first episode of the WWE 2K18 roster reveal. I'm Renee Young. Joining me today, the savior of misbehavior, Corey Graves.
Can I just tell you how good it feels that there's still one person left on Earth that refers to me as such?
I haven't got to call you that in a really long time. We haven't done a panel in a little while.
I know, I'm gonna come back to
Just
the panels.
me and you here
Just
today.
you and I.
Me and you
Hashtag
here today.
Young Graves.
Hey, so we're doing a lot here today. We're going to be revealing the roster, of course, on WWE 2K. But for you, you've been in the game before, but now there's more Corey Graves that we get?
I feel like you're undercutting my value
I'm
to
not.
WWE 2K15, where I was a playable character
Okay.
back in my NXT days.
Like suspenders Corey Graves.
It might have been that same
This
time
Corey
for that
Graves.
Corey Graves. Absolutely
Okay.
that Corey Graves.
Okay, I missed that Corey Graves. He's a good guy.
Well, I'm still here. And the good news is this year,
You look nicer.
slightly more dapper.
Yeah.
And now you get to hear my voice as the soundtrack, as I will be on the new commentary team for WWE 2K18 alongside Byron Saxton and Michael Cole. But I mean, Cole does it every year, so it's not really a big deal.
Sure. It's old news. But this is for you is big news.
It's huge news for me.
How
But
was it for you when you actually went in to record?
It's been incredible, the experience of recording these lines and just kind of getting a glimpse as to what the game holds. I
Yeah.
still have no idea. There's still so many surprises to be revealed.
Okay, so speaking of the reveals, I mean, Seth Rollins, he's our cover star. Take a look at this guy.
I mean, this is awesome. I mean, you and I both know Seth very well.
Yeah.
Big time gamer, loves him some video games.
Yeah.
I know how much it means to be on the cover of WWE 2K18. Seth Rollins actually revealed the news on ESPN Sports
Yep.
Center. So, I mean, you talk about coming in with a bang.
He always gets those big moments to go out there and, like, you know, for him to go out there on ESPN and be able to reveal that and, like, just what it means to be a current superstar on the cover as well. I mean, that's big news.
Absolutely, but it's literally everybody's dream when you're a kid. You play video games.
Sure.
It seems so far-fetched. I'm never going to be on the cover of a video
It's not
game.
even on someone's realm of a dream. Like, it's so far-fetched. It's really cool.
You got Seth Rollins, who stole the championship at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the coolest thing in the world, right? Aside from maybe being on the cover of a video game.
Have you seen his abs in the video game?
I have not.
You didn't see the picture of that?
I have not.
It's rather impressive.
More
It's
abs
really-
than in real life?
I mean, maybe just like a slight bit more of definition, but like it looks crazy. It looks really good.
I really hope the engineers made my abs look really great.
So now we've got the special pre-order as well. You know what we get with that, right?
I do know.
Talk to us. What do we get?
We're talking about Monday Night Raw's general manager, Olympic gold medalist, WWE Hall of Famer, Kurt Angle, available exclusively when you pre-order WWE 2K18. That's awesome.
So the theme that we went with this year for 2K18 was be like no one. Of course, you know a little something about that. You're not like anybody else, right?
I'm unique.
You do your own little thing, and I like that about you. So what you can do here is create your own WWE superstar. You can create the arenas, you create the matches, you create videos. You get to do everything that you could possibly do, I guess, if you were the Vince McMahon of your own world of WWE.
I think we that work in WWE often have this same dream to be able to control every little facet
Yes.
of the WWE universe. You actually can do it
Now
in
you get to
WWE
do it.
2K18. You can do it better than ever. Years past were awesome. This year, going to be even bigger and better.
And the graphics are supposed to be insane. They're supposed to look really, really good. But of course, we'll be revealing a little more of that as we roll on here. But you want to bring on our first guest here to the very first episode of the roster reveal?
Let me try this segue. Because
Okay.
you were just talking about being like no one.
Yes.
Being unique. How about being bizarre?
I like it. Let's bring him out. Goldust, thank you for joining us.
Clearly, Renee, you couldn't have a huge production without Goldust. Here's looking at you, kid. Casablanca, 1942.
Good movie.
Great movie.
I'm just a big hairy winning machine. Talladega Nights, 2000 something.
That's okay. You dress nice.
That's all I got.
Jeez. Graves, you could have a better movie. I mean, Talladega Nights is good, but it's not Casablanca.
Renee, I'm a little nervous right now, if you couldn't tell.
Fair enough. I get it. We really appreciate you joining us here today. I mean, we're doing the huge roster reveal here with WWE 2K18.
So excited.
You're going to be in there, of course.
I am?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. This is awesome.
Do you sit at home and play the video games?
Yes, of course I do.
Do you play yourself?
No.
Who do you play?
No.
Who do you usually play?
I play my father.
Ah, of course.
We have it on good authority that your father, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, WWE Hall of Famer, one of the greatest of all time, will be included this year in WWE 2K18 as well.
Oh my God, talk about hard times, baby. Hard times. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, if you will. Alive and in color. Sorry, I had to get into the
You have to.
acting moment.
Thank you.
Yes.
So this is our very first episode that we're doing here with the roster reveal, and right now we're going to do the very first 5 of our announcements here. You want to do this?
I would love to do this,
Okay,
please.
here we go. I feel like we need like a drum roll or something.
How about action?
Where's the slate? Slate, please. Action.
To start us off here, the very first superstar to be announced, the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt.
Ooh, spooky.
Bray Wyatt's a superstar who might be able to give Goldust a run for his money when it comes to mind games.
Maybe.
Up next, Dolph Ziggler, the show-off.
Here to show the world in video game form. 2K18 looking to steal the show. Definitely gonna be fun to play with Dolph Ziggler.
And Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn is a little crazy for me.
Really?
Yes.
Sami Zayn, of all people, is the one that's too crazy for Goldust.
Dean Ambrose, speaking of crazy, the Lunatic Fringe.
I don't know anybody in the entire WWE universe who wants to play as Dean Ambrose. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna petition to have him removed from the game altogether.
What? Brutal. All right, well, here's one that you do like, Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin, one of my best friends in the world. I like to think I might be his only friend. The lone wolf from SmackDown Live, gonna do some damage in 2K18.
Top 5 first revealed here. Yes, I mean, those are some of the best superstars we have here in WWE, despite what you had to say about Dean Ambrose.
Well, listen, my opinions about Dean Ambrose aside, that was a great way to come out of the gate firing on all cylinders. What a way to kick off the 2K18 roster reveal.
I just want to bring things back to what you said about Sami Zayn. Yeah, he's the one that freaks you out the most?
He's nuts.
Why?
The one I'm looking forward to is Bray Wyatt.
Okay, all right. Well, you guys want to move on to our next little
Yeah, I
column
actually
here?
have a theory as to why Sami Zayn is the one that freaks out Goldust.
Okay, why?
He's Canadian.
You are burning me on
It's
both
awesome.
ends here today,
Yes.
Graves.
It's a great theory because we're talking about international flair on the roster for WWE
Okay,
2K18.
I see where
See,
you're
Renee,
going
this is one of
with
the best
this.
in the game.
Let's roll the tape. The high-flying Kalisto. From 205 Live, Akira Tozawa. The Lucha Sensation, Sin Cara. From NXT, Hideo Itami. The leader of Sanity also making his debut, Eric Young. And making his return to WWE 2K after 4 years, he's the WWE Champion, Jinder Mahal. No shortage of international flair here in WWE 2K18. Everybody's represented.
Don't I just look beautiful?
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful.
Stunning. But I mean, seriously, we've got everybody represented from almost every part of the world here.
Well, WWE's a
Covering
global
everything.
brand in every sense of the word. When it comes to video games, we want to represent all countries around the world as well.
Okay, so you guys both know a thing or two about the tag team division, right?
I only know one thing.
What do you know?
I mean, I was in a tag team. We were sort of successful, but this is the guy you should probably defer
This
to.
is the guy we're
Booker
going
T
to.
and Goldust, one of the greatest tag teams ever. Five time. Spin-a-rooney.
All right, let's get into our reveal of some of the tag teams we've got here in WWE 2K18.
The unorthodox Bushwhacker Butch. Butch's cousin, Bushwhacker Luke. From the Ascension, Connor. Representing the Ascension, Victor. The Swiss Cyborg, Cesaro. The Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Good brother, Carl Anderson. Good brother, Luke Gallows. I know I cannot wait for the tag team capabilities of WWE 2K18. You guys okay over there?
I don't know.
Thinking about
Help.
making her my new director.
I think that's a brilliant idea.
yes.
I think it's
Have a vision.
fantastic.
I'm a
But I can
woman
also
with a
tell you,
vision.
if we're talking about what we're excited about, their multi-man tag team action, their tornado tag team matches. I know when I was doing the voiceovers, there were all kind of craziness.
Cool.
So tag team, a massive part of WWE 2K18. It revolutionizes the game, if you will.
Speaking of revolution, I mean, we have a thing here in WWE called the Women's Revolution. So what would WWE 2K18 be without some women in here? Let's take
That's
a look at
right.
the first bit of the roster here.
Let's do it.
Making her debut from NXT, Nikki Cross. WWE Hall of Famer, Alundra Blaze. Hailing from Australia, it's Emma. WWE Hall of Famer, Lita.
Call to me, call to me.
The leggy, Summer Rae.
This is what we're made for.
Britain's own Paige.
You can look, but
Everybody loves some Brie mode, Brie Bella.
dreaming on the stars above.
And her twin sister, Nikki Bella. This is the very first episode. We're just starting to get the reveals happening here, and the women's division is looking awesome already.
Yes, it is.
Sure is.
Oh, yes.
Awesome, definitely an understatement.
you.
The women's revolution in full effect for sure. Renee, how cool is it that our friend Lita, WWE Hall of Famer, is going to be a playable character?
It's great.
Lita?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. I can't wait to play her.
She's my friend. Careful with those body
Careful.
shakes. Careful with them. You know, she's a WWE Hall of Famer. She's a legend in her own right, but to be able to play her in the game is really a cool moment.
Speaking of legends, I want to see more.
Well, Goldust, you are in the right place. Let's take a look at some of the legends that will be gracing your screens in WWE 2K18.
Yes. The British Bulldog. Fabulous Freebird, Buddy Roberts. Diamond Dallas Page, bang! The Big Boss Man. The world's strongest man, Mark Henry. The Beast from the East, Bam Bam Bigelow. WWE Hall of Famer, the excellence of execution, Bret, the Hitman Hart. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
How cool is it for you to be able to play the American Dream Dusty Rhodes in
It is the
2K18?
best. It is so awesome to actually play the American Dream Dusty Rhodes and Goldust and maybe tag them together is just awesome.
That's smart. I actually really like when I get to play the excellence of execution. Get Bret Hart out there. Canada's own.
You love Canada and all things
Why
Canadian.
wouldn't
I'm going
I?
to take it to the other side of the pond. What about the British Bulldog? One of the
Okay.
most powerful superstars WWE's ever seen.
Well,
You've been in the
man,
ring with the British
yes,
Bulldog.
I have. Yes, I am that old. Yes. Very strong man.
Okay, well, you like to play the British Bulldog. You guys are large men. I'm not that big. My dream is to play one of the big men in WWE 2K18.
Well, guess what, Renee?
Huh.
There's plenty of those too.
It's a lot.
Let's check them out right now. The Phenom, The Undertaker.
Well, it's a big
The world's largest athlete, The Big Show. WWE Hall of Famer, Andre the Giant. The Big Red Machine, Kane. Big Daddy Cool, Diesel, and Kevin Nash. The unusual Luke Harper. The brutal Eric Rowan. Sanity's Sawyer Fulton. Also from Sanity, Alexander Wolf. Also representing Sanity, Killian Dane. And the monster among men, the big man of the future, Braun Strowman. $2K18 already bursting at the seams with massive superstars. Can you imagine the dream matches you can put together? Can you pay attention for 1 second? I'm trying to sell
Sorry.
some. Sorry. Anyway.
Focus.
Goldust, how cool would it be to create Braun Strowman against Big Daddy Cool Diesel?
Ooh,
That would be very cool, but I'm very scared of Braun Strowman.
As
I don't
well
want to
you
get
should be.
anywhere
as you
near
should
him.
be.
But you can control him in 2K18, so that's a good thing.
Probably so, yes.
Good place to be. All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining us. This is the first edition of the WWE 2K18 roster reveal, brought to you, of course, by WWE 2K and at IGN. We're going to keep rolling on here. Of course, we've got more of the roster reveals still to come here, so stick with us with that.
And don't forget to pre-order WWE 2K18 to get yourself Olympic gold medalist and WWE Hall of Famer Kurt Angle.
You can also, when you pre-order, get the Seen Enough and the Deluxe Edition. You get to play 4 days earlier, which means that that's going to be available to you by October 13th. So it's pretty big news here in WWE.
news. Good
Great
news.
news. Got to get that Deluxe Edition, get to play early, and
Can I pile
Keep
on to
up.
the great news?
yes.
We're going to be back next week with another very special guest, Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Holy Moses, Queen of Sheba.
But for right now, I want to say thank you to Goldust for joining us for this big reveal.
Thank you.
Would you do us the honors?
Of course I would. And cut.
Get the deluxe edition and play 4 days early.